Hello, everybody. Today we are talking about Rascal Does Not Dream series. I like calling it Bunny Girl Senpai, but the latest season just ended, and of course I finished up. I already gave it 5 stars. It's a 10 out of 10 for me as far as romantic comedy goes, and just anime in particular. When the story is quite special, when things come together at the end of the season, they really fit so well in together. And let me see if I can pull up. I was like rewatching the series, that's why not everything's watched on that. Not that. I want to do more. Yes, because I have watched that. It's Oh, this right here. This is what I was looking for. With this series, you have the first season, which is Bunny Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Then you have the next arc, Does Not Dream of Dreaming Girl, Sister Venturing, Knapsack Kid, and Santa Claus. Now, for the purpose of this series, what I normally like to tell people is Dreaming Girl and Bunny Girl Senpai go together. It's not official, but I feel like Dreaming Girl is the end of Bunny Girl Senpai as far as like the first season goes. Dreaming Girl is a movie just finishing up the whole first season arc, so I think they belong together. Sister Venturing and Knapsack Kid kind of go hand in hand together, and it sets up for Santa Claus. Knapsack Kid is very prevalent to Santa Claus and going on even to the final arc, which is going to be a movie in 2026 of Bunny Girl Senpai, or the Rascal Does Not Dream series. So I feel like Santa Claus, Knapsack, and Venturing really go well together. So there's going to be 3 seasons in my mind, 4 if you want to be picky about it. And that finishes up the series. The author has said that they may do some short stories in the future, but the general series is over, which is a very sad thing for me. It is a fantastic series. I could have watched it over and over again. I probably will. I've been into the series since the pandemic, so I've known about this series for a long time. I think it started in 2018 or something, the manga, but then it got a series in 2021, and then we didn't get anything but movies for a little while, which were arcs. They're really good movies because they're canon with the series. I hate when anime movies are not canon. But canon movies, sign me up. I'd rather have seasons though. And we finally got a season with the university arc, which was a very good season. Things wrapped up very nicely, I might say. Because I haven't read ahead, I don't know what will happen in the final movie. But I have theories, okay? There was a mysterious senior that we still haven't identified by the end of Santa Claus, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. There's only 3 girls with white hair, and we've white or silver hair, and we've eliminated 2 of them, right? Mai and Santa Claus. So there's only 1 left, and she's the potential friend. I'm pretty sure that's who the mysterious singer is at this point, and I think the series, well, actually there's one more with silver hair, Futaba, but I doubt it's Futaba. The series is kind of pointing that way, that there's a reason why that mysterious friend was around. Also, that mysterious friend could see the Santa Clauses. Just saying. So we still don't know what's the onset of puberty syndrome, which is a stupid name for disease. I know that's the one thing that I think is silly, but it's aptly named because it happens to young adults, or adults or kids turning into adults, right? that feels insecure about something. That's why the disease exists. I was excited at the beginning of the season because I thought we would actually see where they were coming from. That it's from this girl Santa Claus, but again, that was all fake. So it's either something that you can't stop and it just happens, or it's something that we're gonna find out by the end of the next movie. Wherever the case may be, this series is a 10 out of 10. The relationship story between Mai and the Rascal is fantastic in almost every single way, and it's you wish you had a relationship like this in real life. And a lot of people do. I'm not saying it's this is some fantasy relationship, but I'm saying everyone should want a relationship like this. Bunny Girl Senpai, I literally give the highest recommendation for those that like slice of life romance or anything like that. It's probably the best romantic anime I've ever seen in my life, and bar none. All right, the only regret I have about the series is it's not continuing. It's not gonna go on after next year. That's my big regret. When the short stories come out, I will be reading them. I might even I might even write some fan fiction of it. I'm not gonna lie. But if the author ever wanted to get back into this and use the same characters to tell a different story or a different type of story, I would be fully on board. This blows my Dress Up Darling out of the water. The only thing Rent a Girlfriend has on this is it's a longer story. Quintuplets, I think Quintessential Quintuplets is one of the best romantic series of all time. I think it definitely deserves that, but I don't think it's better than Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai is a lot more my style, and I generally think that is a work of art. Now, there is something that makes me think it's a work of art. Now that I'm talking about it, maybe I should go more into detail about it. Every character that is presented in Bunny Girl Senpai has arcs, and no character is forgotten. You really feel like every character that's introduced is going to have their own time to shine, and that is true in Bunny Girl Senpai. Characters that I would have been fine with them not doing anything, because I assume that those side characters, they did something with it. Well, every single character that you can go through in this series has their time to shine. We get backstory, and there's not a... I like all the characters. There's not a character I even mildly dislike, alright? So I think as far as a storytelling perspective, the author really had a finger on, if I bring in a character just for this scene, I'm going to make a whole story about this character and you're going to find it interesting. I think this series is one of the best of all time in anime history. And that is my opinion as the doctor of anime. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for coming to the Anime Classroom.